was awesome. I cried a bunch of times, emotionally, happy, crying. It was great. It was awesome, yeah.
Tears were shed.
Yeah.
Things happened. We're not sorry.
We're not sorry.
It was good. None of my stuff worked, but it's going to work today.
Just before we went on stage, I was thinking, like, I really, really, really hope they remember us. And so we go out, and they're singing all the words, and I'm like, it just, yeah, I got caught off guard. It wasn't that I didn't have any faith in the crowd, but it's been 6 years. Like, you really have no idea. So, yeah, it was a pleasant surprise, and I can't wait for today. This is gonna be really fun. And then I'm gonna be sad that it's all over. We have to fly back home. Maybe we'll just live here.
I mean, there've been offers for things pretty consistently in the time that we weren't touring, and you know, we've obviously, like, Tay and Cameron and I have been here we've done the same thing here. It's just like, I don't know, everyone wasn't actively communicating, you know what I mean? So it's like we get an offer, it's like, oh, well, I don't know, would Rob do it? I don't know. Then we'll just hit me up next year. And when our agent hit us up, it was kind of right after Rob and I got like lunch in Nashville or something. And I mentioned it to him. I was like, yeah, I mean, this always happens. Like, would you do it if, like, we wanted to do it? He's like, oh, dude, definitely. I'd do it. And then, like, I knew Tay was going to say yes. I knew Cameron was going to say yes. I knew Jordan was going to say yes. Just a matter of everyone wanting to. So it just happened. And then when we
Got back together during Christmas, and
that
was it.
And it's very, it fits the brand and the culture of our band that it was delayed for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's literally the most like limp-dicked reunion ever because it was announced in 2019. It's like how many, like at one point during the pandemic out of boredom, I broke the band up again on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was just like, we've broken up. Broken up again, just so you guys know it's over. Fuck these people. Never again. And then when they rescheduled Slam Dunk, it's like, hey guys, we're back. We're coming back this time, 2021. And then that got rescheduled. And here we fucking are.
Rehearsals were like shockingly easy, I would say. I mean, like they say, like, oh, it's like riding a bike, and I was like, I don't know, like I might need some training wheels on this one. But it was, I don't know, like there was moments during rehearsal. We were rehearsing in Nashville like the week before we left for the UK, and we're all kind of looking around like, I wasn't bad. Like, oh my God. Like, obviously we needed to rehearse. We couldn't have just jumped on stage, but it is funny, like, seeing the other bands, you know, out here, like Mayday Parade and State Champs, who are like, they're like, dude, it's been a year and a half. And we're like, you have no idea. Like, we all woke up this morning with, like, really bad neck aches and our bodies hurt. And we were like, oh, right. That's what it's like getting back into this. But it's been, it's so special. It's awesome.
I mean, obviously, the UK has always been our second home, so we were like, we need to make this good. This needs to be awesome. But I think that was one of the first things, was the group chat of the songs, and then the Spotify setlist, obviously, this new era, just going over that setlist, playing it. I think it's honestly great. I wish we were playing it back in the day like that.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, because I feel like the set list too, there's no album that we have to push right now. So we can really just play the songs that are either the most popular or the ones that just do well live. Whereas like in the past, if we were pushing an album, we'd kind of have to play more of that album. So yeah, this time around it's just a lot more fun. And like rehearsals were cool like that. So like there was some songs we were like, I don't think that's gonna hit the same way, and we'd switch it out for another one. So yeah, it was actually pretty easy.
It feels like, honestly, Spotify makes that shit easy. It's just like, this is the songs people fuck with. I just look on the back end and I'm like, this is what the UK likes.
Yeah.
So it's fun to play what people want to hear, especially now more than ever. So I feel like there wasn't like a song where like, oh, we really like playing this. It's like, what do kids want to hear us do right now? We don't have new songs yet, you know. So we play those songs.
We have been discussing things. I think we're definitely back, like I was going to say back on the horse, but we are. I mean, there's a lot of conversations going on, and a lot of those conversations have been happening the last 2 weeks. So there's nothing set in stone yet, but
a lot of the preliminary conversations I think that happen before you do something like that are happening.
Yeah.
Like doing more things, like even just before Tay and I were talking about, like if we do more shows, like we do headline shows, like are we going to play a couple Saints songs? Like some of the Saints songs were written to be in-crowd songs and feel like they could be in-crowd songs. Does that make sense? And it's like, that's not a conversation you have if you're not thinking about it. So, fast forward to later tonight. If like today's a fucking disaster, the answer is no. I got a kid and like 4 cats. I'm gonna go home. But if it goes well, like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And if we go home, I'll just be your babysitter for the rest of my life. Uncle Tay.